Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Monday practice with Roy and Jorge. That's me. And welcome, everyone. Very grateful for you being here, for connecting live or streaming later. Thank you for sharing this 30 minutes with me, exploring different spiritual practices that I try to bring every month. We the spiritual practice we explored the intention with this is to bring a spiritual practice that you can take it during the day of your in your at your daily lives. Yes, we have a meditation, we have a mantras, we have prayer, but sometimes this takes a little more time, and the practice that I try to teach is a practice that it can bring you into immediately in that center and that perspective of God's perspective of union, so that you can remember, always come back and return. Although meditation, mantras, and prayer is something that we should do every day as well, but the maybe later we can explore that as well. But for now, my intention is to do this. I'm Reverend Jorge, and I'm part of the Creative Living Fellowship. You can visit our website at creativelivingfellowship.com. Here we are located in Phoenix, Arizona, and every Monday we do this exploration of the practice. This month we are involved with the Thanksgiving holiday, and so the theme of the month for Creator Living Fellowship is let me count the ways, and let me count the ways of be grateful. So we are doing the practice for this month. It involves the gratitude, to discover the gratitude, to discover the Thanksgiving in our lives, and particularly in that areas where we are sometimes certainly not very grateful. So because it's very easy to love and be grateful for the things that match our expectations and our desires, like the Dalai Lama say to you, it's easy to love somebody who love us, and we think they're friendly, but it's very extremely more loving when you love somebody who you don't like and you don't care. So it's the same thing for be grateful. So we were touching different areas, and that produce that tension, that feelings, and bring it into the gratitude through our bodies, through our spirit, so that we can be grateful during the time of this time. So hopefully all of you are here. I see some of you are start to connect, so I'm going to open the chat to say hello to everyone. um, I see Krista, look, hi, to say hello. And also we have Sharon with good evening. Good evening, Sharon. Good to see all of you here. And so as I say, this in the practice we're going to do it is it's a kind of a guided meditation. And guided meditation, a difference of the regular meditation is the intention is through the words to guide you to some type of awareness, to some time to discover it within yourself. So more than bring you into the silence. Normally, the traditional meditation is to encourage you to go into yourself and discover the silence within you and get acquaintance with the silence. Hi, Flannery. Good to see you. And so that we are more connected with our essence. The guided meditations normally tends to take you to an awareness, to an idea of expansion, and sometimes connect you with the silence. But it's more about that awareness that comes to in a way that is sometimes no intellectually, but it's more no intellectual. Sorry, but it's more trying to connect body, mind, spirit, and toward a discovery in that sense. So we are doing this. It's as guided meditation. So I will guide you with some ideas that please put attention on them, and maybe you will discover something through your body, through your spirit, and that's it. So I see Reverend Sherry also coming in. Happy Monday to all. And Jeannie, happy Monday. I know Jeannie had a surgery last week, so it's good to see you here. Hopefully, you are comfortable. So we are very close to our time to start the time. Um, very hard, Reverend Sherry. So I will. Last recommendation is that if you've seen us live right now or streaming later, I will really encourage you to, whatever is in Facebook or YouTube, to thumbs up or videos, and that helps to the logarithm to help us to show up in different options so people can discover CL Live, Creator Living Fellowship. And as well, if you are new, and please subscribe to our channel or to Facebook page, so the so you get the notification of all the wonderful activities that I will tell you at the end, so you had to wait for. And if you are asking why I'm having my microphone, my beautiful and microphones is around the house that they are working right now with the gas, and there's some kind of construction, and I really don't want to disturb something by the the some hammers or some movements around. Plus, my dog get a little joyful by hearing all that, and so he wants to be curious and let it know that there is a basset hound around. So this is more my intention to be more respectful for all of you for our time together. Um, and I see. Uh, that Jenny said that thank you. Yes, she's doing well. I'm glad to hear that about your surgery. And April, happy to see you, April. Good to see you. Well, this is the time, perfect time for that. So as I said, it's a guided meditation. And take it in a nice comfortable position. And now, what the only thing I recommended if you are in the bed, trying to hold your back a little straight. So add some pillows in your back so you can actually feel a little more hold, but a little with the straight. Is a connection with the spirit. If you're sitting, just get comfortable. Move everything so you feel there is comfortable there. So let's take a deep breath. Another deep breath. And a deep breath. And with every breath that we are taking, let's get conscious about our inhale and exhale. Let's put all that attention in this breathing process. The inhale and exhale. And where we're doing this breathing, I want you to check in, doing a check-in of all your body. If there is any tension, if they need to be comfortable. So with every movement that you do, take a deep breath and release it. So you release these tensions, these activities. So feel comfortable. Find the best position. Now let's check your face. And your muscles are relaxed. Your tongue is resting. Now let's check your neck, your shoulders. They are relaxing. and observe if you have any tension in your body. Now let's go down into your arms and your hands and your chest and your abdominal area to see if there is any tension again. If finally trying to be gentle and find a better position for them. Now your legs. If you feel comfortable, if you feel they need to move a little, get better, more comfortable, more loving toward your body. Take a deep breath with every movement. And now that we are totally aware of our bodies, totally aware of our breathing, and recognizing what that places where there a little tension, where it's a little pain, just look at it, identify them, and pointing in your mind where is that tension, that little pain. And now we go into a deep breath and release it with a smile. Look at that place where there is tension, where is a little pain. And let's say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being present. Thank you for being part of me right now. Thank you for being all day with me. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for allowing me to be. Let's send all the love, all the gratitude to that area that is tense, that is in pain. And let's say thank you again. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful because you have been all day with me, or maybe for months, or maybe for years, but you are there. And today I'm not rejecting you. I'm embracing you. I'm loving you. I'm recognizing you. And I'm full of gratitude. I'm full of thanksgiving because I'm being able to live, to express life, having you in my life. And this is just an opportunity to remind me that that little pain, that little discomfort, that little tension is just a reminder that I can stop and say thank you, thank you. And instead of rejecting, instead of trying to avoid it, I'm just look at it and I say thank you, thank you. I love you. Thank you. Let's take another deep breath. Another deep breath. And now I want you to take your attention the same way that we found that tension in our bodies and we love it and we embrace it. I want you to do the same thing with something that happened today that make you terrible mad, that make you terrible upset, that bring you such a negative thoughts. That's such a, oh, I want to kill you attitude. Don't get hung out on the details. Maybe it was a conversation with a family member. Maybe it was planning the holidays. Maybe it was the airline. Maybe it was the traffic. Maybe it was your boss. Maybe it was your employees. Maybe it was your fellow workers. Maybe it was the people at the gym. Maybe it was the dog, the cat, the dolphin. I don't know. Check on that. Bring that tension again into your awareness. Whatever you feel, that angry, that tension, or that sadness, take it. Put all your attention on that. Don't try to judge it. Don't try to reject it. You know what is coming. Just look at that and say, thank you. Thank you. I'm so grateful that you show up to date in my life. I'm so grateful I experienced that today. This. I'm so grateful because now I can be aware of these thoughts, of these feelings, and stop and be grateful for it. Because that activity is teaching me to don't get hanging out with that, just to release it, just to look at and say thank you. Thank you. I'm embracing these feelings, the anger, the sadness, the discomfort, the madness, the guilt. And I say thank you. Thank you. Because every time that a situation that brings me out of my center, of my peace, it's opportunity to remember that peace, that joy, that center. At the same time, at the same thing is that little pain in our bodies is opportunity to remind us again that we cannot need to reject them, to avoid them, but it's an opportunity to say thank you. I recognize you and I love you and I can return to my peace. I can return to my joy and can return to my love, which is the center of me, which is my real me. This situation is the same thing. It's already in the past. It cannot hurt me anymore, but I can release it with a thank you, with a love you, with a mouth full of gratitude that I had this experience so I can say thank you and release all that thoughts, that emotions, so I can believe more in gratitude, in joy, and at peace. So let's back again and review that pain in our body, that tension in our body. If it's still there, look at it again and say thank you. Thank you. I love you. And now look again to your memory from that situation, today's situation. If you feel it a little nugget in your heart, say love you. Thank you. I release all that thoughts. I release all that emotions. And it's back to my priority. That is my peace, love, and joy. Because that's my truly self. That is my self, my joy, my peace. And I'm now talking about the mind little Jorge, or little ones, the little characters that play. I'm talking about the God as me. So now take a moment to scan your body, to scan your energy outside of you, surrounding you, and recognize that that peace is there, that I am at peace, that I am surrounded by love, that my body is at peace and is love. That is the practice for this month. Through gratitude, through love, we can take every experience, call it negative, because in the eyes of God, there is no good and bad. It just is. So we can look at it and say, yes, it's only is. It's it. I can love you. I can say thank you. Thank you. Take a deep breath, another deep breath, and scan your body again, looking for that tension. Maybe you find another one and say thank you. Thank you. Thank you because I have another opportunity to release and to love. And look at the memory. It's already gone. You are at peace. And you have your heart full of gratitude. Your whole being is shining, full of love and gratitude. I can feel the energy. So let's take a deep breath, recognizing that when we call our greatest self or higher self through the good or bad experiences, it's just an opportunity to remember the love, the gratitude, the joy, and the freedom that the highest self is always given us and taken us. The little sorrow, the little pain, the little tension in our body is another opportunity. So we are not rejecting life. We are not rejecting what is happening. We are not rejecting or avoiding or bypassing. We are actually saying, thank you, you are there. Thank you. I recognize you. I recognize the thoughts. I recognize the emotions. I recognize the pain. I recognize the tension. But I can recognize that I'm bigger and higher than everything. So I say thank you, and return to my peace, to my truly self. Take another deep breath. Another deep breath. And I say thank you, thank you. And now, my friends, where you are, when you feel right, when you feel comfortable, gently open your eyes. Be gentle and smile. Big smile. Where you smile, with your heart, with every part of your body. I see a message from Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. You are here. So I hope that you feel right, that all the tensions are go, and if it's still there, just continue loving it. Don't avoid it. Don't give it a name either. Don't give it any force. Remember, what I'm looking at is where my mind and my spirit and my creation go. So if we look everything with love, love is where we manifest. If we look at everything for gratitude, gratitude is where we see. So renounce to be in the suffering and just be thankful. Thankful. This is the month for that. Well, we are 4 minutes to finish our 30 minutes of here and practice, Monday practice. Hopefully you liked this one. I want to hear more comments from you. If you want to share something in the chat, I'm willing to that. So while that, I'm waiting for you to hear something in your comments. I just want to remind you that here in Creator Living Fellowship, we have a very diverse and wonderful online experience. You find us on YouTube and in Facebook, and as well in our website, Creator Living Fellowship. Let me put back again that. And I see Flannery say, thank you. See you on Conscious Conversation tomorrow night. That's one. That's one of the event happen tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 6:30 on time from Phoenix, Arizona, which is Mountain Time. And it's a wonderful conversation with Reverend Sherry. It's a conscious conversation. It's a wonderful connection with Reverend Sherry, so we can expand our consciousness. And as well, during the all week at noon, we have midday meditation. So if you want practices as well, meditation, there you go. You have the experience to reconnect with the silence and reconnect with yourself, so that at midday you can continue and release what happened in the morning and continue your rest of your day more connected and more in union. And Crystal looks, I think, for beautiful. Thank you, Crystal. And Kathy said, blessed be as your beautiful prayer brought me in peace. Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to hear that. Jeannie say, wonderful. Thank you as always. I had something that I came out. I had PT, and there was a moment where I had a really horrible reaction. Lolo. It hurt. So it was beautiful way of releasing. Yes. Love brings love. Remember that. Hate brings hate, suffering brings hate, pain brings more pain. So instead of focus on the pain, let's focus on love and gratitude, especially in gratitude this time. So I'm very grateful for all of you to stay here. I will read more and more the comments that you are leaving if you leave it after. We are at 2 minutes, and I'm waiting if there is more comments. I already did my announcements. Oh, I also on Sundays we had Sunday service at 10 in the morning, and at 9:30 we have a meditation as well. If you do want to do morning meditation in Sundays, and then listen to wonderful, inspirational, and that touch your heart and motivate you to have a more expanded consciousness. So I invite you for Sundays. Very grateful for all of you too. I'm very grateful for all of you that show up tonight, and there also if you see it on the stream. So I really recommend that leave comments, like it our page, like everything, and visit our website for more information of all the activities that we have. All of them are online, and many of them are in Zoom, a private meetings like tomorrow, or are public and is streamed through our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Well, to finish, I just want to let you know that CLF is supporting this space and this time for all of us here to share. So if you feel very grateful and very thankful to share your goodness and your gratitude, you can use our PayPal link to share your good with the Creative Living Fellowship, or you can do as well through text. So you can use that phone number that show up in the chat in the chat and do your donation. I'm very grateful for all of you. Thank you for all your support, and I see you next Monday. Bye.